Hello everyone, welcome to the Legend of Zelda WindWaker HD. It's time to storm the Forsaken Fortress for the second time. And this time, I'm well prepared for battle. How's it going, Gary? Good to see you. Let's make this nice and calm. And already get caught because those lights are freaking everywhere. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's not like I gotta be sneaky this time around. Know what I mean? Just those little freaks for the most part. Don't much care for them, really. Come to think of it. Right. Actually, almost there now. How fortunate. Ow. That probably wasn't very comfortable for Link's face now, was it? Oh, yep, never seen these creatures before. Certainly not. The game seems to think so. Oh, well, it won't matter. Hello, Armando. Good to see you. How's it going? I know, right, Gary? I guess because Thomas isn't here, you gotta take over as the pun man? That's fine. Whatever works for you, buddy. This fortress isn't so impenetrable after all. Oh, it's gonna be fun getting payback on these guys. It seems they still love throwing that for some reason. They really suck at guarding, don't they? Ooh, that was fun. Aw, did you get caught without your weapon? Poor little baby. More skull pendants. Those are worth some cash, not that it matters because I'm already over capacity. I don't remember if there's another wallet in this game. I think there is. Oh well. There's probably not really anything I need that's over 500 rupees anyway. At least not right now. Those little imps sure are annoying though, aren't they? They're like the most annoying quality about the minions. Yeah, I think so, Neo. Oh wait, on Discord? No, I haven't been on there in a while. Sorry. I'll have to go check. Man, these things are relentless. Talk about a Zerg rush. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Hey. Little freaks. Ah, damn it. I get one of those lucky orbs and then it spawns where I can't even grab it. Luckily that one didn't. Excellent. Oh. Thinking of doing co-op in your DS3 streams? I mean, I might have to. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good at all. Crap. And of course I run out of magic then. Even better. Little freaks. I'll probably have to once I get to the Abyss Watchers. Because let's be real, I don't like my chances. I actually managed to die at least twice to the Deacons. Although that's because I was probably overthinking things. So I really do not like my chances with that. Apparently the Abyss Watchers are considered one of the tougher bosses in that game. Magical. I keep forgetting that the wind factors into things. Because of the Swift sale, I've been neglecting it. Oh, that's still in play. Excellent. Ooh, and I got a little bit of magic. Very nice. Looks like those little gremlins are good for something, eh? Just get the way of the blue and you can do co-op. Alrighty then. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure I'll find out. Can't be that difficult, right? Especially compared to what I've been through already. That may not be exactly where I need to go. You know what? It's better than just sneaking past, especially because there is a cannon on my face. Excellent. Huh, my magic's almost full too. I mean, I don't know if this upcoming boss fight is going to require magic, but it's still nice to have, you know? Jeez, these things are relentless. Hey, how many of them are there? I swear, it's like they just come literally one after the other. Like they're just waiting. Screw this. Wow, 2 birds with 1 stone, am I right? Alright, let's do this. Well, at least Zelda and Dark Souls have one thing in common. When you're opening doors, you're immortal. Ah, cool. Well, it'll most likely be this Friday. I said I was going to have to do it Saturday, but what I was going to do on Friday ended up being Thursday, so I might be able to do Dark Souls on Friday as intended. Oh, look. Look who it is. Big Brother! And those two also. You're okay! I was worried. What's with the look on Link's face? Why does he look like a sourpuss? The cell won't open that easily. Look who it is. There you go. Acting before you think, as usual. I swear, do you even realize that we had to draw that monster bird off for you? It was about to come flying in here after you again. Well, I can handle it this time. At least I think so. See something you like? That sword! Where did you get that? Are you... Is it even possible? How could it be? Yes, he's the hero of time. Or at least his ancestor. Well, never mind about that. For now, we'll just take these girls. I'm sure their fathers back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return. And there you are. I'm sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion. But isn't there still something you need to take care of? Yes. If you're worried about your sister, don't be. I promise I'll deliver her safely back to your little island. Normally I'd expect a huge reward for something like this, but this time it's my treat. She's a tsundere. She's into him, but she doesn't want to admit it. Listen, Errol, your brother still has some things to take care of. Big, important grown-up things. Like slaying birds and all that crap. He'll be back soon, so you just wait nice and quiet until he returns, okay? But Big Brother... Miss Tetra, we have to hurry. The bird will be here any second. Gonzo, excellent, you're just in time. Take this one for me. Huh? But she's fine. Do as you're told. Or... What were you... Did you say aliens? Big Brother! Now he just looks awkward. Link, we'll be back. I swear it. I expect you to be true to your word. That bird's going down. I'll shoot it right out of the sky. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I mean, you can trust these pirates. They're pretty trustworthy. They're more like One Piece pirates than actual pirates, if you know what I'm saying. That bird doesn't want me to get out of here, does he? Okay, for some reason the aim doesn't want to work. Fine, that's fine. I guess I just gotta keep going up. Oh, okay. Well, and that's silly. How long was he hiding in there? Oh, or enemy's doom. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, that door cannot open. That's literally just there for decoration, it would seem. Now I see. I gotta keep moving forward, otherwise it'll drop kick the whole frickin' platform. Sick bird. Uh-oh. Gotta keep doing this. How about some slam down? Whoa! Huh. Can't be that easy. No, this isn't over yet. That bird's just warming up for the final act. Oh yeah, I'll definitely jump in. Let me tell you about it. Alright, bird, come in for the final act. It's time to finish you once and for all, you feathered brain. More like feathered F, but, you know. Now then. Now that you're vulnerable, perhaps it's time. Or maybe I gotta do this. Nope, I'll just gotta wait for it. It's got that metal mask. Arrows probably wouldn't be very effective anyway. Better to just wait for it. It'll try to peck me. What an idiot. Go ahead, try and peck me, I dare you. Oh, what's wrong? You're not very smart. You had an aerial advantage and you blew it. This thing could just attack me from above or something, but nope. It has to get nice and close. What's wrong, bird? Huh. Your talons are too weak. Have you been sharpening those things? They're like butter knives. Maybe I should not just be standing still. For some reason I saw the camera clip through the floor and I was trying to replicate it. Not a good idea when you're in the middle of a fight. Come on. I'm right here. All yours for the taking. Well, someone's for the taking. How easier could it be? It's like Whack-A-Bird. For some reason, I thought I'd have to shoot it. Nope. Oh, if you stand still, he can't see you. I seriously doubt that. But nice joke. Go on. Stop. Hammer time. Oh, look at those red eyes. Heh. You're in for it now, bird brain. This one's for Wheatley. All you freaking birds are the same. You trying the same tactic again? This bird isn't very smart, is it? You would think after the first few times it would try different tactics. Well, I may not be ready for Ganondorf, but at least I killed his bird pet. You got a heart container. Your life energy is increased by 1, plus your life gauge has been replenished. Awesome. The hammer probably pounded out its IQ. Good point. I mean, concussions tend to do that to you. You tend to not think straight. But then again, the first few hits were hitting its mask. Oh, look who's getting a little too big for our britches, Link. This isn't the finale just yet. Although it is time to finally confront him. It's been a while, boy. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf, and I am the master of the Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time, it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key, a most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. Indeed. Did you honestly think you could just beat him like that, Link? Well, he did say reckless courage. You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone and its edges are dull. Its edges aren't dull. You know how many of your minions I've been slaughtering with it? You see, I told you to grind at level 99, but you never listen. Too bad the Master Sword wasn't grinded. Link, get up! Oh, that's just great. Stop! Let me go! You pathetic little sea rat! Yep, she's not just anyone. My Triforce of power is resonating. At long last I have found you, Princess Zelda. What? What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda. Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? She wouldn't know anything about that. Oh, wow. Now that is hilarious. Look at the look on his face. Bye-bye, bitch. Here's a parting gift for you. Now this is amazing. Burn, baby, burn. The flames get higher. Someone needed to warm up your cold heart. That was quite a rescue attempt. It's all right, Link. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Lord Valu, we arrived not a moment too soon. Oh, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. There's no need to be so vulgar, Dragon. You don't want to know, Neo. And YouTube doesn't want to know either. He said some horrible things about Link's mother. Link, I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea. to restore the Master Sword's power, right? Hello, Tetra. Finally awake, huh? Oh, ow! Link, you're alright? What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf, what happened to him? We got away from him. Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. Who is using the stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once. Well, don't you sound important. Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Okay. Sure. I guess this is the part where she follows. Oh, wait, it's this way. Obviously. Right this way, pirate princess. This is where it all comes together. The magic begins. Right now. Revelations are everywhere. Yep. Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me! That stone is an enhanced version of the Gossip Stones, long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's Gossip Stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero. The place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. Oh no, shocker. And I am its king, Daphnes Nohansen Hyrule. I have no idea if I pronounced that even remotely correctly, but let's go with it. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I'm the one who guided you here. I am the king of Red Lions. Yeah, he's the boat's true form. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Yeah, he was in the form of a boat. His soul was probably transfused into that boat. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon but Hyrule itself, and so, with a torrential downpour of rain from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yes, this is why the world is covered in ocean. Because the three deities, they basically flooded the earth. It's like Noah 2.0. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. Neo, that depends on what you consider a bad guy. They kinda had no choice. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. He will reveal who you really are. I mean, they had them take refuge in the mountaintops. Maybe only the bad people died. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. I have no idea, Neo. All I know is that apparently the Zora turned into Rito because they can no longer swim in the oceans. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting you from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Indeed. The Triforce of Wisdom. It's kind of an abrupt change. My fate. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? Oh, let's be real, you're always a princess. Of the pirates. You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link! I'm terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra... Oh, wait, he's talking. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. It is pretty amazing, Armando. Even if it is kind of weird. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, the sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here and hiding until we return. Link, we must go. She acts differently too. It's kind of jarring. Funny, Neo. I mean, yeah, basically, I can't deny that that's basically what it all is. Link. But she isn't exactly a fighter. I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. I like how in Phantom Hourglass she starts acting like Tetra again. It just seems jarring for her to suddenly act so different, you know? Like she was never Tetra in the first place. Link. Be careful. I mean, at least say something. At least say something snippy like, go beat Ganon for me or something. It just seems like her personality 180s for no reason. Just because she found out she was Zelda. She's just Dare instead of Tsundere. Oh, that's funny. Anyway. I see you're in boat form again. The funny thing is, if you actually paid attention, he doesn't talk when they first arrive. Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the gods' power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for those two temples, see what has happened to the sages, and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high above Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Yeah, probably. Let's go with the Sail of Swiftness, which doesn't need wind to go fast. It just speeds itself. It creates its own wind. How magical. Good, I will destroy Demos for you. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once, long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the Kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at that time the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I know, they lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one, though maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around a place where many people gather? Well, before we do that, maybe we should go here? Wait a minute. I am going in the complete opposite direction of where I need to go. Let us make haste. Cyclone. Well, that's great. Anywho. Let's go to the wind. Let's throw caution to the wind. And fly. Or at least sail. See you, Beetle. Isn't this magical? So how's everybody doing? You guys doing good? Looks like we're gonna have some free time for a little bit. Because, you know, ocean travel and all that. Good to hear, Gary. Good to hear. Good to hear, Neo. Oh, uh-oh. I forgot that it's B that stops it. Seems kind of jarring that it's the same button that you used to get out. Seems like that's just inviting trouble, as it did. Now then. I get the feeling it's a rupee. So, probably gonna be a waste of time. Oh well, let's see. Huh, just had a winning streak in Dark Souls? Is that what you're referring to? You actually had a winning streak in... Wow, you must be really good at that game. Maybe that's why you volunteered. Anybody use magic deserve to be pelted by Dragon Slayer arrows. Awesome. But are you playing New Game Plus where you get all your stuff? Well, you get all the best stuff from the very beginning? And Left 4 Dead zombies? Okay, then. You're referring to that mod again, aren't you? Frickin' enemy ships. Not too much further now. Alrighty then, Armando. That's cool, I suppose. Now let's move out. All enemies are twice as hard. So I guess it balances out, doesn't it? I heard that there's a Dragon Slayer enemy in it that if you can kill him, you get one of the best swords in the game. But that he's actually really tough because you also have to fight his dragon. Well, not so much fight as deal with. That apparently his dragon will shoot fire at you during the fight. And that makes it one of the harder bosses. I'm only going by what I heard, though. There's 3 dragons. You gotta be more specific. The one where you also fight the dragon armor? The Dragon Slayer, I mean? Now, how am I gonna get through that? Oh. Probably like this. Okay, and now I can't get close to it. Awesome. How am I gonna get through that? Seems a little strange. Is there an item that I can use to specifically get around this? Probably not. Everything involves gravity. Oh, I got all of them if you're asking. Fair enough. Okay, so clearly I can't just go around it sneakily. But then what do I do? I'm guessing this isn't gonna work. Nope. Yeah, as expected, that didn't exactly help. How the hell? Excuse me, King of Red Lions. The temples where the sage is awake cannot be entered easily. It is at times such as these it would be wise to gather information with those who live in the seas nearby. Okay, then? Right. I think I gotta ask the... I think I gotta go to Dragon Roost Island for that. Naturally. Let's just go ahead and destroy the ship in the meantime. It'll make me satisfied. Excellent. Nope, that is an impossible journey. Let's go to the map. I gotta look at it every 2 seconds just to be sure, even though it's literally right there. You can actually see it on the map. I mean, on the actual world. It's close enough. Ah, jumping is fun. At least it breaks up the monotony of it all, you know? Wait a minute. I didn't need the claw. It's on the D-pad. What am I doing? Let's go with... this. Or actually, probably more like this. It's probably another rupee. Not worth it. Doesn't that just look pretty at sunset? Indeed. It's a mighty sail, to be sure. Look at that fish. Is that Beetle's boat? One of Beetle's boats? You know what? I'm basically full of rupees and I have been for a while. Let's go ahead and give him a visit. May as well, right? I mean, I had to do it eventually. You can't not visit Beetle. He's such a nice guy. Oh, a customer! I've been waiting for you. You lucky person, you. Pirates sold me bombs for cheap. Now's your chance. Bye, bye, bye. By the way, Mr. Customer, are you acquainted with that adorable little pirate girl? You have a bashful look on your face, Mr. Customer. You can't hide it from me. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, just use this to browse. Oh, that's interesting. Let's get a bait bag. You got the bait bag. You can keep plenty of bait in this convenient satchel. It has 8 pouches for storing bait. You're the greatest. I'll never forget you. I'm gonna make a member's card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you, I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point stored up. You should try to save up to 30 points so that you can earn a silver membership. What about Tetra? Ah, buy your bait. You've got all-purpose bait. Animals will be drawn to this gourmet pet food the moment you put it down. Choose your bait bag. Thank you. Yes, thanks to you. Now you have 2 points saved up. I know about the 30. Real shame you don't have a bomb bag. Specifically one that's better than mine. Oh well. I shouldn't complain. I mean, I do still have a bomb bag. Even if it's not as good as it could be. He bite the bait? What? Is that what he was thinking about Link? Oh, he bit the bait. What the? Ah, crap. Was not what I intended to do, to say the least. Oh well. Hello. Listen, man, you're not one of the native islanders, are you? No, I'm not. Do I look like it? Because I'm not. That mailbox is dancing. Good evening! Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here is your letter. The parcel has been sent cash on delivery. Postage due is 201 rupees. This better be worth it. To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you so much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. The chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts and Triforce shards. I want you to use it to find lots of them. They are my favorite kinds of items. And also, sir, have you been checking your Tingle chart? Have you seen those giant fairy marks? Follow the chart to them and your future fortune will increase greatly. Tingle. Oh, okay. You got the incredible chart. Now you know where all the Triforce charts and Triforce shards are hidden. That's positively incredible. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Well, that was easy. So, just like that, I know where all the Triforce pieces are? It can't be that easy, can it? There's got to be a catch. What the hell? For some reason, I can't move. I can't move in the map. I'm pressing the D-pad. I'm doing everything. It's like it's frozen. That's weird. There must be something wrong. Oh well, I guess I won't be using it right now. Where's that music coming from? I think it's coming from either above or below me. It has to be above. Let's find out where that lovely music is coming from, shall we? I think I know where. A certain female Rito. Hello. Oh, Link. I hoped I would get the chance to thank you in person. Medley told me everything. I'm extremely grateful for all you have done. It seems you have helped my son, Kamali, find his courage as well. You have done so much for us. I thank you. By the way, are you using our post boxes? Well, as you might know, since you left the island, all letters and packages addressed to you have been delivered to whatever post box was nearest you. Of course, this system is not perfect. You tend to move around a lot. So be sure to check any moving post boxes you find in your travels. Do not forget. Boss music. Lol. I mean, maybe such music would be fit Dark Souls bosses. Those tend to be pretty grandiose and out there. But a Zelda boss? No, probably not. Yep, I knew it was her. I better change the wind so that I can glide right over to her. I may not be able to fly like you can, but I can still glide. Which is sort of like flying if you think about it. Think about it. Nice music. To be honest, I was just going to stand behind her and let her play. Oh, Link, you're okay. You know, Prince Kamali's been asking me about your adventures, Link. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Kamali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered around you, though, Link. Yes, indeed, Neo. Watching Prince Kamali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Hee hee. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here, too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. But you're more important than you realize. You're one of the sages. Oh, sorry. Was that a spoiler? Well, she's rather important. I guess I could have used the grappling hook, but screw it. Gliding is funner. Also, I forgot. So I'm going to come up with any excuse I can to say that this was intentional. So there. Wonder if there's anywhere else to go to. Look at that big old rock. Oops. Uh-oh. Yeah, I had no chance of picking it up. I tried to. Link didn't want to pick it up. Oh well. Oh look, it's a hole. Well, I better go fall into it. This looks familiar. I've got a bad feeling about this. If this is what I think it is, I'm in for a treat. Well, you're in for a treat. This might just be the hardest part of the game. Whoa. Well, okay, this doesn't seem hard at first. But this is just round one. Trust me. Things are going to get a lot more interesting from here. I didn't know it was here of all places. For some reason, I thought it was on that other island. Oh well. Still could be fun, right? Where is the right answer? None of them have torches. Well, as long as I find enemies, I must be going in the right direction, right? Right. Hello, little buddy. Now die for me, would ya? Well, if you see a torch appear on one, that's obviously the answer. Probably. I'm assuming, but, you know. Now, is that the right answer because it's on fire, or is it the wrong answer because that means I've been there before? I get the feeling that means I've been there before. Ah, yeah. Outside Island, probably. I thought it would be somewhere... maybe there? Wasn't that just nice? I guess this means I have to intentionally avoid the ones that are on fire. Because that means they haven't been lit yet. And they still have enemies to kill. Yep, I was right. The answer is the opposite of what you would think. This time the flame is not your guide. The flame is a red herring. Damn it. Oh, neat. Is this not the Cave of Trials? Because this seems to be going through a little too smoothly. Unless this was just level 1. Which could be the case. Oh, neat. Got a purple rupee. Okay. That can't be all there is, can it? I thought it was the Cave of Trials that ends with some... Now, I don't know if I want to call them Dark Nuts or Iron Knuckles, because apparently I get easily confused with those two. It had several of them. The Anubis creatures. But Aeons of Death version of Left 4 Dead Zombies, the sprite more detail. Alright. That was random. As was that cave. Mostly just got me money. Not that money is bad, but I was hoping for a little more this time, you know? Seriously, what the hell is with this? Did something trigger that wasn't supposed to? Because this is seriously confusing the hell out of me. Weird. Ah, right, Dark Nut. I keep mistaking them for Iron Knuckles for some reason. Which, to be fair, they're not that far off, at least not in my opinion. It's still confusing. I don't think I can even use the menu. I don't know what caused it. Actually, hold on a second. Let me try something. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Let's see if I can use the gamepad? Maybe I can use it that way. Nope, it's not working. It's like it's just frozen. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get how it broke either. Dark nuts are dogs, iron knuckles are ladies? Oh. Well, I mean, technically they have Gerudo under them. Or at least the... I don't know if that was intentional or if it was just for the mini-boss, but... yeah. I guess dark nuts are for WindWaker. I thought they were in the other games, too. I find it odd, though. The gamepad doesn't work either. It's rather strange to me. I'm sort of afraid of the idea of just exiting out of the game entirely, because if I do that, then I run the risk of it not having saved. This is a rather conundrum. This is a conundrum, isn't it? Wait a minute. Okay, the motion doesn't work. Use a save state. Yeah, this doesn't have a save state. I don't know if you know, but save states basically work by dumping the entire RAM and putting it into a save file. With the Wii U, I think it has at least a few gigabytes of RAM. Maybe a couple. Can you imagine how big that save state would have to be? Even if it only took the important stuff? It probably wouldn't be worth it. Maybe if I'm fortunate, though, I could pop into some place, go out again, and it'll auto-save. That's what I'm hoping. If I go into somewhere important enough. Like maybe this trial area? It's just a thought. I'm working on a hunch here. You cannot defeat Ganon until the power to repel evil has been returned to the Master Sword. I too am worried about Zelda as you are. But for now, you must focus on recovering the Master Sword's power. Hurry, Link! That wasn't where I was intending to go. I wanted to go in there. I want to go in here. That way I'm hoping that it'll auto-save. Otherwise, I'm boned. I know, King. Yeah, I still don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna... I hope it auto-saves, because otherwise, this will be a very stupid idea, but if it can't save ever, then it's just gonna screw me over anyway, so I may as well take the plunge, right? Rip that bandage off now. That would be terrible if I ended up having to do all that over again, but surely the game auto-saves, right? Forsaken Fortress. It doesn't auto-save, does it? Are you fucking kidding me? Did I just lose all that progress because the game glitched? Are you goddamn serious? Oh, Jesus Christ. That is probably the worst glitch. Now that's gonna make me paranoid for the rest of the whole fucking game. Oh, God. That was almost an hour. Holy shit. That is screwed up. Right now, I am regretting not just going through the original WindWaker. At least that wouldn't have screwed up. I could have save stated it. I mean, are you fucking serious? Seriously, that is just heartbreaking right there. Go to hell. Oh, god damn it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Just pile on the bullshit, why don't you? This is honestly fucked up. Beyond words. Wow. Thanks, Neo. For your troubles. Really appreciate it, man. I don't know what to say. It's incredibly generous. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to be paranoid about this and save every 2 seconds. Not that it'll matter here, because, you know, it'll just dump you back to the beginning anyway, but, yeah, I better start saving all the time from now on. I never thought that would be a problem. That has literally never happened before. It's insane. I wonder if that glitch is possible to happen on the real Wii U. Can you imagine? If someone's playing through the game and they haven't saved in a while, and then the menu just stops working and then they can't save at all? What kind of screwed up crap would that be? Like I said, I can't decide if that's actually a glitch of the game or not, because that's probably the risk of using an emulator, because you don't even know if it's the game or not. Okay, let's just get through this as quickly as possible. I guess the one bright side is that it won't take nearly as long as it did the first time, because not only do I know everything, but I can just skip through the dialogue. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to, Neo. Which is kind of screwed up. Why doesn't it auto-save? I mean, I think this came out before Breath of the Wild, but still. It has autosave. And I'm actually grateful because I started doing Link's Awakening for the Nintendo... Actually, it does. Breath of the Wild does. At least I think it did. And I know Link's Awakening, that port on the Switch, that definitely autosaves. And I'm grateful that it did, because when I tried it, it actually crashed. But thankfully... Well, Breath of the Wild technically came out in the Wii U too, and I'm pretty sure it autosaves. But, you know, I guess because this is this is based off of a GameCube game, they didn't bother adding that functionality. Still. Now, come on. Come on, you son of a... Well, I don't personally have a Switch. I have access to a Switch. I know someone who has a Switch. I actually played somewhat of Luigi's Mansion 3. Although I don't really have any proper ways of capturing it. The capture device that I actually used kind of sucks. It's basically 480p with extra vertical lines, I think. So yeah, for Link's Awakening, I did emulate it. That's cool, Armando. Crap, you can't even... This is non-skippable. Oh well. Well, I don't have to go to someone's house. I can use it here, but the problem is I still don't have a very good capture device. Just like the SNES and Genesis days. Fair enough. Although, I was able to run Link's Awakening pretty well, and I actually tested Super Mario Odyssey, and it runs better than you would think. Like upper 20s frames per second, which isn't bad considering, you know, the method of which it's playing. So, if I go back to Luigi's Mansion 3, I'll probably just use that if it works decently enough, because doing it via capture device, especially this garbage one that I got for cheap, not the best way. Even if it runs at like 25 frames per second, at least... It depends on the game. If it's a first-person shooter, then obviously it has to be smooth, but I mean, something like Zelda or Luigi's Mansion, hey, you can afford to flex a little. Of course, with a turn-based RPG, it could be literally any frame per second. It could be 1 frame per minute, it would still be technically playable. Although you wouldn't want to play it like that. I appreciate it, though, Neo. I think that's the first... what's it called? Top Chat? That's the first one I've actually gotten. So, thanks. I enabled that just for the hell of it. What? Oh, super chat. Sorry. I was thinking top chat because that's what it says for here. Which reminds me, I need to change it back to all chat. Pretty much, Neo. You were my first super chat. And you notice I never really bring it up either. Oh, it's fine, Dennis. You trust me, you really didn't miss anything. Because WindWaker basically screwed up, and the menu, it wouldn't let me do anything, so I had to turn it off, and it lost pretty much all my progress, so... Congrats, you didn't really miss anything. Granted, I'll be skipping through the dialogue, so you might miss out on a little of that, but, aside from that, sadly, you will not miss a thing. And now I'm going to save every 5 effing minutes, because now I'm paranoid that's going to happen again. Well, let's look on the bright side. I get to kick this bird's ass all over again, and I almost fell, so that's nice. I get to take my anger out on this freaking bird right here. So take that, you feathered F. I'm just mashing this button trying to skip. But unfortunately, some things are not skippable. Oh well. You're quite pleased with yourself, aren't you? I'll be taking you down a notch, don't worry about it. You need some humility. Yes, indeed, Neo. Not that I needed a round two. I already kicked his ass the first time. But it seems he just he can't have enough of me, can he? Although if you count the water as one round, then technically this is round 4. Ow. Okay, that was a little careless of me, wasn't it? Fair enough. Like 2 out of 3. Ah. I get what you mean. Unfortunately for him, he could come at me 9,000 times and it wouldn't make a damn bit of difference. Because he's really not that hard. You know who's a hard boss fight of this caliber? Of this type, I mean? Frickin' Ridley from Metroid Prime. Especially on Veteran and Hyper Mode. Although I only fought him on Veteran, but still, he was pretty damn tough. Especially round 2 of that fight. He likes to use a lot of cheeky moves that are hard to dodge. Or at least hard to read. And when he charges you, man, that is next to impossible to dodge. So you better just hope you have enough to tank it. That's basically all there is to it. But yeah, if you want a tough fight that's similar to this, just go to Metroid Prime and Meta Ridley. He will give you a fight. But then again, this is Zelda after all. Especially WindWaker, it has the... It's obviously got the more cartoony presence, it's even more aimed at a younger audience, arguably, than most other Zelda games, so it's probably not too surprising that the enemies aren't the hardest. Dark Souls, this is not. At least it knows how to present itself. When the mask falls off and you see those red eyes. Well, Hero Mode wasn't really unlocked. I didn't know how to unlock it either. Otherwise I would've. Because, you know how I said I'm doing Link's Awakening for the Switch? I actually do have that in Hero Mode. And trust me, it is pretty hard. Not the hardest game I've ever played, of course. Oh, okay. Now I see what he's doing. He's knocking me back into these spikes. How devious. He didn't do that before. It's almost like he knew I killed him before. Can we get this over with? Okay, now he's just determined to waste my time, isn't he? What the hell? He didn't do this crap before. Is the game just stalling now because it knows that I beat him already and now it's salting the wound? Thank you. Jeez. I swear, it's like it was intentionally trying to drag things out. Anyway, as I said, Zelda may not be particularly hard, but the presentation is still pretty nice. Like when the mask falls off and you see its glowing red eye. It almost convinces you that it's going to be menacing. In its own way, of course. Well, apparently not. I guess they didn't want people jumping into it from the beginning. Once I beat WindWaker HD, though, I was planning on doing Twilight Princess HD. I don't know if Hero Mode is unlocked from the beginning for that, but I definitely want to try to force it unlocked if it's not. I don't know, it wouldn't let me select Hero Mode. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get Twilight Princess Hero Mode unlocked from the beginning. Because Twilight Princess is honestly one of the easier Zelda games, for the most part. There are maybe a couple of bosses that are a little tricky, but for the most part, it's probably one of the easier ones. In fact, when I played Twilight Princess before, the Wii version, you know the the Goron Mine boss? I basically killed him without getting hit once, and it wasn't even hard to do. Basically, his weak point shows up before he actually activates again. So you could basically just shoot him before he even starts attacking at you. And it stuns him again. So yeah, it was easy to beat that boss without getting hit once. Oh yeah, definitely. 1 heart damage, not that much. The Cave of Trials is probably the hardest part by far, just because you ended up fighting Dark Nuts, I think? Yeah, you end up fighting at least 4 Dark Nuts, I think. So that was pretty tough. Or at least it can be. Those guys are no joke, even in Twilight Princess. Although they're somewhat easier in WindWaker. I think it's because mostly you get those moves that you can use to just slash them, and then once their armor's off, you can basically just mash them to death. So yeah, they're not so hard in WindWaker. But facing several of them, they can be a hassle. I already voice acted this scene once. I don't need to do it again. Or maybe I'll just do the goofiest voices that I can think of. Run. Tell me if you're not Zelda, then why? This is pretty funny, though. Yeah, to some extent, I think I would actually consider Wind Waker not quite as easy as Twilight Princess, because it does have some moments. Yeah, I have no right to talk because that first boss fight actually gave me the most trouble, ironically. Because I knew you had to do the tail, but for some reason it wasn't sticking. Real shame you can't just skip cutscenes. Because I've done this before. Well, at least, Dennis, you get to see it. Even though I really don't feel like voicing them again, especially since I'm trying to skip through it as quickly as I can. That was funny, though. They just get swiped. Ah, see ya, bitch. One last gift for the road. Fire. Kind of weird how it has a barbed tail. Almost conveniently to hookshot onto. Then again, the Rito do get grapple shots before they actually earn their wings. Apparently that's how they get around before then, so... yeah, maybe that was intentional. To give them something to latch onto so that they could take higher to the skies? I don't know. Ah, look, everyone's happy. Don't worry about it. Let's just enjoy the moment. Actually, this might be a chance to prove what I talked about. Just hurry up this along. Yeah, got it. Okay, about to say. I'm saving every freaking step. I don't freaking care. By the way, notice something? The boat isn't moving. His eyes aren't even looking at you. It's like he's just stiff. Nice detail, isn't it? Some people might not even notice that the first time. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't actually check. It's like he's completely lifeless. It's your first clue that you'll be seeing the King of the Red Lions in his true form. Nice detail, isn't it? Because it would be pretty jarring if he was down there in his true form and yet he was also the boat. Wouldn't it? Guy transforming into a tank? What is this? Transformers, robots in disguise. I still find it jarring that Tetra X Tsundere, and then when she turns Zelda, she's like completely different. Alright, see you, Neo. Thanks again, man. Come, I will show you the light. Check out this gold piece. Is this bling or what? Fair enough, Neo. Although, I might just, well, I would probably be in the middle of the live stream since it's... I imagine it would be something that I'd want to do at the Abyss Watchers after I inevitably get my ass kicked a couple of times. Because hell, there was this Dark Souls 3 animation about this guy first trying Dark Souls 3, and even he ended up getting... Even he ended up having friends come in to join him for the Abyss Watchers. Even though said friends got their ass kicked, and he ended up beating the boss by sicking it on the other two, but let's just ignore that part. Apparently the Abyss Watchers is considered one of the hardest enemies in the game, and I can kind of see why. Considering just the night itself looks pretty tough to get around, and then two more show up, and then even once you're done with those, the first one becomes fire enchanted, and you have to do all that in one go. Yeah, I can see how that would be a little tough. I think one significance of this game is that they actually show the king for the first time, or at least to my knowledge. I know Zelda mentions that Ganondorf swore loyalty to her father, but I don't think he's ever actually shown. It just shows Ganondorf kneeling towards someone. You should get your phone charged, Neo. You know what? Maybe Zelda got sun bleached. Like that episode of SpongeBob. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I was about to say. We occasionally go out and I always bring a power bank with me just in case. Spy? What are you talking about, Armando? Save again. I'm gonna save every 2 seconds now. This fucking game, man. Making me paranoid. Very freaking paranoid. At least I got my progress back, more or less. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Indeed, old friend. Indeed. Ah, the spy versus spy. I like the spy versus spy bits. In fact, maybe I should consider animating in Source Filmmaker just like Red Spy versus Blue Spy, but frame it like the Mad segments. That'd be funny, right? Like they'd keep trying to find ways to one-up each other. I think that could have potential. I'm glad you agree, Armando. Could be a fun thing to attempt. Okay, I'm just gonna jump out. Because why the hell not? There. Holy shit. Are you on an iPhone, by the way, Neo? I will admit that is one interesting thing about iPhones I've noticed. That once they're on 1%, they'll actually hang there for a little while. Like, they'll not be entirely accurate, that way you have more time once it gets to... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Maybe it's the same with Android. I mostly have an iPhone because someone gave it to me. And I technically have an Android too, but the Android is significantly weaker. So hey, if someone's gonna give you an iPhone for free and it's actually pretty powerful, why not accept it, right? Just seems like a waste of technology. I'm not really a fan of Apple, but I'll take good hardware. And it's even better if you can jailbreak it. Because then it's more or less like an iPhone. Kinda. And I'm using massive quotation marks there, but close enough. At least enough to be acceptable. But yeah, that is one nice thing about this iPhone. It'll go to 1%, and that 1% will actually last you a while. I assume that, based off of you being here, Android does the same thing. Doom Mods Boo Ghost Guy using Android too. Ah, that's cool. I know that GZ Doom was actually ported to Android, if you can believe that or not. No lie. It was straight up ported to the freaking Android. D-Touch. You can actually play GZ Doom mods on an Android phone. So that's pretty cool. And this Android phone of mine, despite being pretty weak, can sort of pull it off. Obviously, anything that would cause my computer trouble would absolutely cripple it, but simple little mods, it could do. I think I was able to do Brutal Doom when I tested it decently well. Not the biggest fan of Brutal Doom, though. It's okay, I just think it's overrated, you know? I just think it doesn't really deserve to be that mod that everyone demands be compatible with everything, you know? Like, whenever someone makes a new mod or a new map set, you've got that one person saying, hey, is this compatible with Brutal Doom? Not everything has to be compatible with Brutal Doom. You can just have things that are their own thing. And it's even more ridiculous if it's a mod that's not even action-based. Like, if it's a mod that is all about high-octane action, then maybe I could see sort of wanting to be compatible with Brutal Doom, because at least it would fit. Just saying. Oh, okay. If you hit the crab, it gives you some rubies. Or you just wait for it. Oh, okay, I don't have that. With the power you have now, you can neither lift nor destroy that stone. And yet somewhere on this sea, the power to do so lies waiting for one to find it. You must seek it out. Now, how in the hell would I do that? Also, King, you're literally right here. Do you really have to tell me on that stone? Unless I'm mistaken, it was around 20 minutes of time that I lost, right? More or less? I could probably extend the live stream for a little bit. Just to try to compensate for lost time. Hopefully. I still don't get what was wrong with the menu. It was weird. Like, I swear, I was pressing the D-pad, I was pressing the analog stick, see, both worked now, but for some reason it wasn't doing jack crap. Must have been a serious bug. Well, at least it's working right now. Best not to dwell on it, you know what I mean? Anywho. The funny thing is, that person who gave me this iPhone also gave me an iPad, because that person happens to own Apple products and traded up for both, so I ended up with a free iPhone and a free iPad. And that's what I use for the live chat, the iPad. If I had another monitor, well, if I had another way of hooking a monitor, I should say, because I basically use HDMI, but unfortunately my GPU only has one HDMI slot, so rather than being able to use a dual monitor system, I basically just use an iPad. I have it on the YouTube app. Works well enough. It works for what I need it for. Heck, I could even pin a message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user, or add a moderator. So I can basically control the live chat well enough. Letters for Link. Okay, here's your letter. Right, this one. I haven't completely gotten my progress back. Excellent. Anyway. Very cool. Just cuts through everything. Yeah, Ganondorf said this blade was dull. Does this look dull to you? How many dull swords do you know that can cut down freaking trees? Yeah, maybe it was dull. It was too dull to cut through him, but I don't consider this dull. I don't think anyone would. It's got enough power to cut through a tree, and yet it has enough finesse to cut through blades of grass. That's pretty damn good. So you can't just say it's somehow smashing through the tree either, because otherwise the grass would just bend. It wouldn't cut. That takes sharpness. I'm just saying. What does Ganondorf know? What does Ganondork know, I should say? Alrighty then. The boat did say to ask people on the islands. Hello. Oh, Link, Harold, don't go, don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. But she should be home again. The pirates should have brought her home. Where is she? And Tetra did say this one was her treat. Maybe she's on the lookout like she was before. Nope, I don't see her. Then again, maybe she's just at an angle or something. I believe this requires further investigation. Oh look, it's a crab. Let's go kill it. No, wait, that's a rock. Never mind. Let's kill a rock. Why not? And then kill the grass. Oh, that's nice. Well, she doesn't appear to be up there, but you never know. No one can say I'm not thorough about this. If she's up there, I aim to know about it. Which is probably no. Nope, she is not up here. I've concluded that definitively. Crap, I can't jump over the ledge. I would have used the Deku Nut if I could. Darn. Well, that's unfortunate. There goes my flying opportunities. Ow. I can still do this. Close enough. Looked like he was gonna sink all the way through. That would have been funny. Can you imagine if while he was using the Deku leaf, he just sinks completely into the ocean? I don't know. Maybe I got a sick mind or something. I just think that would look funny. Although one funny thing is that Link can swim for short periods of time. Maybe the ocean is just cursed enough that if he stays in there too long, he'll drown, but not immediately? I don't know how the ocean works. Oh, hello. Ah, Link, you all right? Why did you not tell me about Errol? That was thoughtless of you. This island has seen hard times ever since you departed. I do not know what you have been doing on your journey, but you seem a little more daring these days. That look on your eye is not the one you left here with. Very good. Show me just how much you've improved your sword skills. Okay. Let's do it. Very well, Master. We shall see who the Master is now. If I must say so, your skills with the sword are at least at the level of a page. Very good. Try to hit me 100 more times or more before I hit you 3 times. Okay, we'll see. Just gotta play defensively. Oh, very nice. Not too shabby. Let's wait him out. If you play defensively, it's easy. Although you could just actually pay attention to the button prompts. There you go. Who needs to dodge or block when you can just counter? Oh crap. Okay, so he hit me once. That's all you're gonna get. Already twice. Already halfway there. Let's do this. Oh crap, he hit me twice. Crap. I better be careful. If I take him for granted, he'll get me. He's waiting for me to slip. How clever. Alright, come on. There you go. Come on. Not quite so easy, is it? For either of us. Ah, shit. Just a little bit further, I slipped up. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna try this one more time. I slipped up. Yes, I want to fight you again. Yeah, it was a little slip up. I was trying to counter it, but clearly I wasn't quite fast enough. Maybe I should just try to be defensive. Damn it! I pressed it perfectly, too. I should just give up on the idea of countering him. God damn it. Maybe it's because I'm hitting him too much. Okay, that worked that time. Ah, jeez. I should just back away from him. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm getting antsy this time. I need to settle down. This isn't gonna work if I keep getting antsy. I'll try one more time. Go for 3. If I can't do it, then I'll just conclude that I must be getting too anxious for this. This isn't as effortless as you would think. If you wait him out, he only attacks every so often. If you can figure that out, he's yours. That's tricky too. You just gotta stay out of his range. Okay, he had me in a corner. Luckily, I was able to counter him. I should only risk countering if I can't get away from him. Ooh, very nice. I love it when it actually works. Oh, crap. Oh, too close. When I can actually pull off a counter, it's very amazing. Even if I'm not intending to. Although just getting away from him is close enough. Okay, he hasn't hit me yet. I think I'm doing good. There you go, buddy. You have to hit me 3 times before I hit you 15 more times. 9, 8. Ah, jeez. The odds are still against you, though. Here you go. Let's see how many times I can hit him now. I've already won. At this point, I'm just doing it for fun. Let's see how many we can go. I'm going to intentionally try to counter him. Well, unless he does that. Ah, damn it. Okay, whatever. I did it. Enough. Ah, 124 blows. You've improved. I guess it was wrong of me to treat you like you were still a lowly page. You are a page no more. Now you are a knight. Knight, it is not much, but it is now yours. Take this with you. That's it? I'm gonna give me a piece of heart? Okay, well at least I get the moral victory. It's a bragging right more than anything else, I guess. Right? Right. Gonna go now. Oh well. I beat him and that's what counts. I think. Excuse me, Beetle. We haven't met yet because... crashes. But... I'm meeting you now. Let's do this. Hello. Anyway, enough about Tetra. 333. Anywho. Excellent. All-purpose bait. No problem. Bye-bye to you as well. The King of Red Lions yawning. It's kind of an interesting sight, isn't it? Well, I took care of everything that needed to be taken care of here, at least to my knowledge. Alright, this is where I need to go. What the? Oh, Outset Island. That's what it's called. Wait, no, that's where I am. I forget the names of islands. Oh, Windfall Island. That's what I was thinking of. Come on. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Wonder if you would circle around. I'm guessing you don't. Oh well. Real shame. At least it looks pretty good. I think mostly what they did to improve the look of the ocean in the Wii U version was they added these dark shadows. It does give it the impression that it has different amounts of depth, you know? Because unless I'm wrong, the dark spots mean that there is a greater depth to the ocean. The darker it is, that means there's more... it's deeper down before you get to the bottom. It's a nice touch. Even if the cartoony style means it looks pretty simplistic otherwise. I like that the water in Twilight Princess actually refracts. It's a nice touch. But it's more realistic styled, so that's probably why. Although you could probably get away with refractions of some kind here. Then again, maybe not. Maybe just more complex particles or something. I can see it. Oh, well, it's not too bad. It does what it needs to. Oh, that's great. You cannot stop me. I am a swift sailor. You fool. I'm too fast for you. Gotta love a sunset. Looks really nice, doesn't it? Just that orange glow. It's always so pretty. Even if it is raining. Oh crap. That say you better not be freezing on me. Which reminds me, I haven't saved for 2 seconds. I better do it now. Yeah, I know. That would have been so screwed up if it crashed. After it already gave me that trouble earlier. That would have sucked. Actually, I got that treasure chart. Tingle's chart. Oh, well, I'm in the neighborhood, so let's go over there. May as well see the creepiest island in the game. This is honestly probably the most creepy Tingle has been in any of the series. And you'll see why. It's a little weird. A little disturbing. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna crash, but I think it's more like it needs to load. I think what happens is the game is constantly loading in assets, obviously, but sometimes it has trouble for some reason. You know what I mean? Okay, this is the way, I think. Is where it's located, according to this. I think that's it. Uh-oh. Frickin' shark. Get out of the way, you freaking shark. Alright, see you, King. I'm about to see a menace. You want to know why I think this is the most disturbing version of Tingle in any of the series? He employs labor of a certain type. Heave. Oh, this is heavy. This is just between you and me. This guy has another brother. If that guy could just come spin this thing instead of me. Heave. Ho. He has his brothers pull that thing constantly. Presumably against their will, so you can understand the implications there. Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What should we play? What do you want to play? What? Next time, bring me one of my favorites, a chart I haven't seen yet. Please, sir, just bring me one, please. Goodbye, Mr. Fairy. Please come visit me here at Tingle Tower again, where wonderful fairy magic makes the place spin and spin, and definitely not forced labor. I'm not implying anything. This isn't fairy magic. You have a Tingle bottle, do you not? No, if you're not really a fan of it, do not worry about such things. The Tingle bottle is sort of complicated, I suppose. No, do not go out of your way. No, really. I mean, it is quite amusing, the Tingle bottle, I mean, but no, really. I would not expect you to. Eve. Ho! Freaking fairy magic my ass. Honestly, it actually kind of disturbs me that Tingle is like this. I kind of feel bad for his brothers. I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into this, and for some reason they're doing it of their own free will, but doesn't look like it, does it? It really doesn't look like it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Fascinating. So, directly north, there's a fairy island. Perhaps that's important. You know, to the journey and all that. Uh-oh, it's a cyclone. Unless that brother is in one of them, I'm not interested. Because apparently if you manage to shoot him, then you get his song, and you can control the cyclones. But I don't see him. According to that map, it should be in this direction. Right? That's what I thought. That must be it. Maybe. It has a weird distance at which it'll actually render out silhouettes. Honestly, I think they should show all landmarks at all times just as silhouettes. That shouldn't be too hard for it to constantly display. I mean, even the GameCube should have easily been able to do that. It's able to do images in terms of this HUD right here, constantly, so it wouldn't really be any more complex than that. Just a very simple silhouette just to show you that something is there, you know? In that direction. That way you have a sort of guide at all times. You don't have to keep checking a map. I'm just saying. Now let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, welcome back, Neo. Were you able to get more power? Ho, ho! So that is how it works. Okay, then. Neat. Good evening! Letters for Link? We have one letter. Here is your letter.
How have you been, big brother? I'm here on the pirate ship writing you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was really scared, but they're all actually nice. For pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo is a really big guy, but ever since Miss Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad, too.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Neo. I mean, I kind of get it. The internet is way too convenient for its own good.
Nudge is a little strange, but nice, too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zuka's kind of quiet. Mako's pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. Hee hee. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? I helped them all out with their chores. They actually paid me a little for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't worry. Don't you worry, I'll take care of myself. So you be sure to take good care of yourself. Good luck.
So that's why their grandmother said that. Because she hadn't arrived yet. That's weird. Hello. This isn't a normal fairy. Have you ever wondered what the great fairies in WindWaker look like? It's, rather interesting. I was shopping for grandmother's medicine that cost 20 bucks, but I thought you needed it. Oh, jeez, thanks. That's a weird joke, Neo. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Thank you. Yes, blow your cherry blossoms all over my face. Feels good. You can now... Ooh, I got a wallet. You can now carry more rupees. Now you can hold up to 1,000 rupees. That's funny, because earlier I was talking about maybe getting a boost to capacity because I was at the capacity. Now you can hold it to 1,000 rupees. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Thank you. You're too kind. And I know exactly how I'm going to treat them, too. I will give your fairies the utmost of respect, as I capture them against their will. You caught a fairy in your bottle. When your life energy runs out and you collapse from exhaustion, this fairy will replenish your strength. You know what actually kind of makes this disturbing in a way? Look at the look on that fairy's face. This is not what it signed up for. Why are you repeating what? Sedative Y, X, or R, and use it if you want to replenish your energy immediately. Look at that, Link's looking around at them too. That's a nice touch. And he even reacts to them. Isn't it just adorable? I wish there... Maybe. Although I had a potion. I think. If I actually used it. Good evening! Letters for Link, we have one letter. Apparently another one. Here is your letter. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But here, this is your big chance. Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we only have one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop near Rockspire Island. First come, first served. I can't wait to serve you. For those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shopship. Hell yeah. Just one green rupee? Okay. Was weird. Now, where might I find this area? Incredible chart? Oh, I see. There are all the pieces. I played, one Might and Magic once for my channel. I don't remember which one. All I remember is that I did play one of them. So, yeah. Don't know if that really does a good job answering your question or not. Well, as best as I can. Oh, you should fill out your map, makes it easier. And how do I do that? Don't you have to talk to those fish? Although I'm not sure how to talk to them. I love how it uses that jingle from Ocarina of Time. Ah, okay. Right, you gotta give them bait. Well, I actually have a bait bag. So I can actually use it. I think there was a fish over here. I just had to figure out how to entice him. Alright, you fish freak. It's time for you to be useful to me. Here you go. Here you go, buddy. Oh, not that fish? Crap. Oh, you already got the island. My bad. Yeah, Hoi, small fry! Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island? Then start by opening up your sea chart. Maybe there was something about this island I didn't already have. Well, it acts like I didn't have it already. Unless it just doesn't know. Out of the Cape of this island is this crazy dancing fool who can't tell day from night. The guy's nuts. Yeah, I think it's the Dragon Roost Island. That's the one that you get automatically because he does it for you. It's automatic. It's to demonstrate. You gotta respect someone who's not afraid to just let it all hang out like that, you know? I've been watching him, thinking I'd try to learn that dance and compete with him from out here in the ocean. But he just can't seem to swing with that crazy, funky rhythm of his. You should teach him true rhythm with your baton, small fry. Show him what it's all about. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw me some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, that's my policy, Fry. You can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. So, he did say to go to an island with people on it, so I have to assume this is it. Also, this shows you an interesting dynamic. Because the guy who was snobby and rich before, he becomes poor. Because he basically had to spend all of his money when the pirates rescued his daughter for him. It cost him everything he had. Being poor must be pretty rough. You take one look at me and that's the first thing you think, isn't it? I ask you, why is that? Sure, the days can get kind of tough, but good things still happen, don't they? Money doesn't make the sun shine, you know? Just recently, my missing daughter, Mila, was returned to me. I didn't think I could ever feel more joyful. But then she went and started working at the shop to help out with our tight family finances. What a trooper. Could that girl be any more of an angel? Although I do worry about how she always seems to sneak out at night. Is there any shop in this town that's open at night? The look in your eyes seem to imply that you have something to say. Well, what is it? Are you suggesting that I should go to work too? Oh, my back has truly been hurting me of late. Really, just aching if I were 20 years younger. I think he's faking it. But then again, what do I know? The rich became humble and the poor became mad with greed. Technically, he was greedy before. Because when you talk to him when he's still poor, he basically says that with his daughter gone, that's no time to be making rupees or something. So he was pretty much obsessed with money before. It's just that he didn't have the wealth to back it up until now. Even when he was poor, that didn't make him a good person. That's a lesson for everyone. Being rich doesn't make you a bad person, and being poor doesn't make you a good person either. Sometimes you can have greed even when you're poor. So I'm feeling pretty good. Why? Because I recently got myself a pet pig. 3, in fact. I got a black splotch pig, too. How often do you see one of those? Not often, chum. I've led him ashore to graze over yonder, but the thing is I can't stop worrying about the little guys. Yeah, I can't imagine why. I mean, someone could just pick up one of those pigs. Let me see if I can. Someone could just pick up those pigs and, you know, throw them right into the water. See? Man, I don't blame you for worrying about your pigs. Some weirdo might come and throw them into the ocean. Can't imagine who would do that. Just be weird, wouldn't it? Excuse me, do you know anything about the sages? I wonder if the Rito postman has already come today. Well, clearly you know nothing. I have a better proposal to destroy everyone. Oh, you're evil. If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I'm looking fine. Why, looking this fine would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. Hoo hoo hoo. Yep. Sure. Ocean salted pork. No one understands how I feel. Do me a favor, beat it. Well, if you want me to destroy everyone, I know who I can start with. What a jerk. How did he manage that right under my nose? But I guess he's an alright guy. If I was going to destroy someone. This guy's kind of a jerk. Hello. She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a school teacher. Rumor has it she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewelry. Now just what are you doing? Were you listening to us, you scamp? You listen, young man. I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall, but don't you know that it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? And don't you know it's bad to gossip? We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just wouldn't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man, so shoo. Well, they're just upset because I caught them gossiping. What's this? Yes, yes, yes. You're the young master who purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I've been able to open my stall. But I hate to say it that my poor little stall is not an instant success. In fact, it is rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this tragic turn of events is due to the fact that I don't have a wide enough lineup of products. For if I'm to be honest, I only have one product. To put it another way, I think my stall would do much better if only I could stock rare items that people can't get here in town. Yes, yes, that is what I need. Then I would make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, it would be like taking candy from many rich babies. No, no, not even that. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part to help this town develop and become a happy place. Yes, yes, that is the proper perspective. But dear me, if only I had a young partner to help me out, a real go-getter. Ahem. Yeah, if only you could find someone like that. I can't imagine where you would possibly find someone like that. Okay, what do you need? I see that you have a fine delivery bag, do you not? Dear me, it is a bag fit for a hero of delivery. I have a small request. It requires the use of that bag. A request? Oh, dear me. I knew it, young master. I knew you would understand my plight. It is a rather long-winded explanation, but please take the time to hear me out. Okay, makes its money by obtaining rare products at inexpensive prices and then selling them with a reasonable markup, of course. However, because I have so few products to sell, the shop remains rather deserted. I will sell anything. I'm a master of the sale. I just need to get some new products. Could you not seek out traveling merchants and negotiate supply contracts with them for me? No, no, no. Do not look so frightened. I say contracts, but it's just a word. You do not have to do anything very difficult. All I need for you to do is trade one of my products for a new product that the merchant has in stock. You see, among merchants, a trade is a proof of concept. As to say, is the merchant's oath. That is what we call it. Yes, yes. Merchants have sworn a merchant's oath will afterwards send their products to me. Is the way things work. So as you succeed in trading my products, my product lineup will increase. Do you understand everything I've told you? Perfectly.
Yeah, I know, Neo. I don't know anyone like that either. Yes, yes, young master, you are now my new salesman. No, no, scratch that. Starting today, you and I are partners. Dear me, yes. I give to you my proof of contract. In other words, this is my merchant's oath. Take it with you, my young partner. You got a town flower. This flower hails from the town of Bright Smiles. If you find a place to set this rather small flower, choose your delivery bag to use it. The first thing you need to do is take this to a traveling merchant and trade it for something, to build on the foundation of my merchant's oath. As soon as you trade, the merchant you traded with will send his products to my shop, thereby increasing my product lineup, which will make me quite happy. Well, your new trading partners, the traveling merchants, are waiting for you somewhere out there in the Great Sea. My dear, my expectations are high. Good to see you, Biz. How's it going, man? You doing good? Good to know we can't read that sign. Oh well. It's probably just an image anyway. Oh, hey, Dennis. What's up? Oh, right. It's just that cameraman's place. I don't need to do anything in here. Not yet, anyway. Oh, it's you again. Hello. Well, what do you think of my outfit? You don't see clothes like this very often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on Outset Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around like it's nothing at all. You have to see it to believe it. Cool. And that's good to hear, Biz. Well, at least you aren't gossiping about people. Someone's pretty satisfied with herself. Oh yeah, I haven't done this game yet. Yeah, hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You want to play or what? Yeah. Yeah, okay, then, Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Dalvolsky. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. I can't tell if he's trying to be French or not, so I'm just gonna go with that. Admiral, red alert. All hands on deck. Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? Where? Oh, I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to get any closer, the children of the island will be in grave danger. Woohoo! Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Yeah, he kind of is. May your aim be true. That is all you need. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? Aye, aye, sir. Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight as bravely. Oh, that's magical. Let's do it. Sploosh. I'm trying to spread them out. This is a very luck-based game. Ooh. Ooh, I got the big one. Luck-based to be sure. Nice. Now I just need the small one. Damn it. Unfortunately, that one is only one big, so it could be frickin' anywhere. Oh, neat. Ah, damn it. Well, I partially hit one of the squids, so I think that's deserving of something. Oh, bad news, sailor. The enemies have retreated or something. It's 10 rupees per game. Would they try again? Okay, blah, blah, blah. You've already done this spiel. So, they're all 3. Dang it. Fair enough. Damn. This looks like one of the old PC games. Maybe a little bit.
Jeez, this is luck. May as well be playing slots or something. For how consistent it is. Dang it, even if I got it. Yeah, it would only be partial. Damn it. I could try one more time. Maybe I should rule out the corners first. Excellent. Well, that was fortunate. Battleship, the most BS of board games. Except at least with Battleship, you can try to figure out the psychology of the other person. This is basically against AI, and it's random. What the hell? Now that is bullshit. Come on, man. Apparently one can be bent. They can be bent too. Ooh. What the hell? Okay, cool. I got them all. Yeah, technically Neo, but who's counting? Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor.
Hooray! Yay! Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please take this piece of heart as a sign for our gratitude. You are so great!
No, it only credited me once I got both of them, I guess? You got a piece of heart. You've collected 3 so far. Collect 1 more to increase your life energy by 1 heart. So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me, and don't forget your umbrella or nothing on the way out the door. We make him sound the most bored ever when he's just talking by himself. Yeah, I'll just keep your umbrella somewhere or whatever. They don't pay me enough for this shit. I mean, have a nice day. Well, that was fun. Now, if I can just figure out where I'm actually supposed to go, that'd be even better. Or something. Due to the loss of time, I think I'll just play until 7. So basically another 28 minutes. Yep, to sailors like us, the wind's our whole life. It'd sure be nice if a fair wind blew today. I can make a fair wind blow today. Any direction you want, baby. I got the power. This minigame has destroyed thousands of speedruns and you beat it in 2 minutes. See ya, Dennis. Well, to be fair, if I was trying to speedrun the game, just missing it once would already screw up the speedrun. Although apparently people have figured out some sort of seed for beating it. Because it is dependent on a seed, like all random generators. And apparently there is a way to figure it out. But it's very convoluted. See, there's that guy. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if it were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Have we perhaps met before someplace? Yes. Take a good look at my face. What? Whatever do you mean? You don't mean my daughter, do you? Because my daughter has already been rescued from the Forsaken Fortress. Why, she even returned with a huge load of lovely, glittering, delicious treasure. Thanks to her little incident, we've become filthy rich overnight, and I mean filthy. You've definitely got a filthy soul, Mr. Grinch. Why, there isn't a girl in the world who's as good a child as my Maggie. You may not have been able to help me, but there's no harm done. I'm sure you'll accomplish something in life. Someday. It's not as though you killed the bird that was taking them hostage or anything. In the meanwhile, my daughter has blossomed into quite the little beauty. Run along, go spend some time with her. Did he just invite Link to, get with her? Maybe it's because he really hates her actual lover.
Oh, to think I would ever survive my ordeal and return to this town. And to think that I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. But no. No, it's a nightmare. Without him by my side, it's like a rainstorm rages in my heart.
Maybe in a family-friendly way, Neo? It's not like he's saying, here, do my daughter. He's more like saying, hey, you want to date my daughter? Maybe it's because of the one she's actually into, so we figured, well, here's a pretty good-looking human lad. In a kid kind of way.
He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress. That sweet boy who gave me all those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island.
At least being rich hasn't changed her. She doesn't seem like a snob.
Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, the wonderful moblin from the Forsaken Fortress.
This is where Nintendo gets into a bestiality.
Oh, Mo! Why, Mo? I'm always writing heartfelt letters filled with my overflowing emotions, but why don't you answer me, Mo?
Who'd have thought that moblins would, fall in love?
Ah! This is bad, oh terribly bad. I've already drifted off into my own dream world. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. Could you take the letter that I've just finished inking and deliver it to the post box for me? Please, I beg of you.
Sure.
What? Really? You're such a dear. You've made Maggie so happy.
No problem. And you're a dear sweetheart, too. You've got Maggie's letter. It's a letter from Maggie to her sweetie. Keep it in your delivery bag until you find a postbox to drop it in.
The postbox, don't you dare forget, but you must promise not to read it. The secrets of a girl's heart are to be shared only when she so desires.
Yeah. She must like wearing them or something. I'm pretty sure that she's just wearing them. They're not part of her head or anything. That'd just be crazy if someone had oddly shaped ears now, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Anyway, moving on. Better go find a postbox. Maybe. Not everything has to be proceeding towards the game, especially when I have no idea where I'm even supposed to be going. All the King of Red Lions said was go to an island of people, and this is probably the most populated island I know. And I still have yet to learn nothing. So, shows what you know, boat. Oh, it's you. Ah, you just joke. Sure you are. Wink, wink. Hi there. Why don't you take a seat right over there? I'm Hanson. Good morning! What do you have for delivery? Well, I just have this. Here's your stuff. Ka-chunk! Power! This postbox is near Dragon Roost Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this now? Fine. Your parcel has hereby been accepted for delivery. Thank you for using the island postal service. We appreciate your business. Okay then. She didn't have them at the fortress. Apparently we're looking for the sages. And yeah, I know I saved before. Yeah, we're looking for the sages. He said to look in these areas, but really there's nothing there. I think you're supposed to look for, you're basically supposed to look for the 2 guardians, but of the one that I immediately went to on Dragon Roost Island, it didn't activate anything with her, so I guess you have to do something, you have to trigger something first. Because the Rito girl, I think her name was Medlo or something? When I tried talking with her, nothing sprung up from that, so I assume you have to do something to trigger it. Not really sure what, though. It's quite an enigma, to be sure. At least the swift sail does make it a lot faster. You don't even have to change the direction of the wind. It just automatically blows wherever you want. Which is really cool. Is that Beetle? Wait a minute. That fish is here. Maybe he will help me. Somehow. Or at least he can fill out a map. Yes. Indeed. Excuse me. I am in need of your services, and I'm willing to bribe you with food. Use this blue stone, it may jog my memory on what you needed to do. Okay, I'll try it. Oi, small fry! Yeah, I've heard. I take you want to chart and information about this island, then start by opening your sea chart. Maybe the fish will tell me, because he apparently has info. He doesn't just give you a map. Are you thinking you want to get into that cave, small fry? The one that's protected by the crazy winds on that island? Okay, then let me just tell you a little secret. If you go 5 squares south and 1 square east from here, you'll reach Ice Ring Isle, where you'll find an item that will make you as heavy as a stone. If you get that item, you don't have to worry about being blown over by the winds. Oops. So, 5 down and 1 right. Huh. Guess I probably should have tried that first, huh? Oops. Well, at least now I have a good idea of where to go. That was nice, wasn't it? Real nice of him. What the? He spoiler the game, ban him. Lol. You're funny. You a funny man. Damn it. Wait a minute. Right. Okay then. You don't need them right away, but you should get it anyways. Yeah, I probably should. Oh wait, there's a cyclone. Maybe the brother is in there. And if he is, I need to be prepared to shoot him. Let's do it. That cyclone does look a lot bigger than the others, so maybe. Nope, not even close. It's just a random one. My bad. Oh wait, there he is. Okay. I better shoot him then. Here you go. I got him. Freaking got him, man. Bingo. I got him. It took longer than it should have, but I did it eventually. Good thing I happened to run into him, huh? That's a heck of an arm you got there. He got smaller in a hurry. And what an eye. No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. You should get the cyclone. I just did. You obviously have mastery of the air, and now that we've established that you're quite the WindWaker, let's see if you can handle this. Oh wait, gotta do this. That sounds about right. You learned the Ballet of Gales. Wahoo! In the hands of a WindWaker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. I won't. If you need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call on my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head home for now. See you on down the road. See you, buddy. Thanks. Thanks, pal. Anyway. Right. Save. I haven't forgotten to save. 5. Still got quite a ways to go. So maybe moving heading the right direction. Kinda. Right, I'm going in roughly the right direction. Probably. What's with that island right there? That is way too close, of course, but, yep, it's one of those bases. How wonderful. Let's destroy that thing. Nope, too far away. Here you go, buddy. Alright, it's 8 of fire. Here you go, pal. You want a little duel? Fortunately for you, I can sink your bombs and your ship. Pretty much, Neo. It's crazy how these games work, isn't it? I guess that makes Link a god killer. He's like a little Kratos. Toon Link should be the boy in God of War. Come, boy. It'd be so fitting. That's probably it. It's about in the right direction. Wonderful. Yeah, Ice Isle. That's what I heard. Ice Ring Isle, to be specific. Looks like it should be here. He said south 5 and 1. 2, 3, 4. Oh. Not quite. This isn't the island I'm looking for. But maybe there's something interesting here regardless. I'm actually interested to see what this has in it. Why not, right? Like I said, not everything has to serve the story. Some things can just be some interesting things we find along the way. It's the journey along the way. Or something. I have no idea. The world? Oh, it's that guy again. That guy's everywhere. Ho ho! One flying seagull. No, two flying seagulls. Wait, I see more seagulls. This is madness. 8 seagulls. The cyclone top left first. You mean that one? That one right there? Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp. This cabana belongs to the master and the master alone. You grimy, trespassing little scoundrel. Away with you! Away, I say! What if he's Ganon in disguise? Well, Ganondorf. I think Dorf is the human form. That would just be my guess, though. So what cyclone are you referring to, anyway? That one? Oh, is the stream lagging? Well, there's probably a bit of delay, if that's what you mean. Try going to the far end. Try dragging the slider as far to the right as you can. Hello, swordsman. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? I've come here to plant the Great Deku Tree's seed. But look! Usually the forest trees sprout quite vigorously whenever you plant them, but for some reason this one is withered. I'd be willing to bet the trees my fellow Koroks have planted are withering as well. It seems that when one tree fails to grow from its seed, all the forest trees from that year's seeds wither and fail to grow tall and mighty. What are we to do? If we're not able to nurse these trees to health, the forest will never spread and the Great Deku Tree will slowly wither and die. Maybe if we could sprinkle the water from the forest haven on the tree, maybe then the sapling could be saved. That water is the wellspring of the Great Deku Tree's life force. Swordsman, could you go to the forest haven and get some water that flows around the Great Deku Tree? Maybe later. Please, please help me. Which cyclone are you referring to? I don't know how much of a delay there actually is or not. All I can guess is this one, right? Uh-oh. Just in case, maybe I should stay out of its path. How far back are you? How far back are you? Oh, nobody cares, kid. We got bigger things to worry about than some streams. Okay, then. Sure. This has got to be the Isle of Ice. Fair enough. Oh, you talking about the Korok? Ah, that must be it. You can actually see the ice coming off of it. I'd say this is the place. Oh, it's not far back. It's that the stream keeps stopping every so seconds. Wait, what? It's in the green, though. 5. That should give you an... Well, I didn't respond immediately. It was like a couple of seconds, but still. That should give you a good idea of how far back it is. Oh, wonderful. So I can't even get on that island. I'll freeze to death the second I get on it. That's brilliant. Maybe a little bit, yeah. Uh-oh. How do I get into that island? There's got to be a way. It seems this island is insurmountable at the moment. How unfortunate. There's no way to actually get into it. Oh, the fish is here too. Lovely. Let me guess, he wants more bait. Maybe I should have stuffed up with bait. Between live streams, I'll definitely have to make sure that I get as much bait as I possibly can. Here you go, little guy. I am bribing you with food. Well, at least I'll know where it is immediately. Oi, small fry! Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island? Let's start by opening up your sea chart. Excellent. There's this amazing treasure inside that freezing ring of ice over there. But even if you wanted it and tried to get it inside, you'd just be frozen solid as soon as you approach the shore. But if you go 4 squares north and 3 squares west, you'll find the power to melt any ice no matter how cold. Oh, lovely. No, negative, not that kind. I mean fish bait. Get your mind out of the gutter. Or in this case, the ocean. Okay. 4 up, 3 left. Got it. No problem. Well, I may as well go over there before I end the live stream. I still have time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So this is the mark. Too bad you can't just mark the location or something. It'd be nice if you could just, you know, place a marker here. But apparently you can't. So, it's just 2 to the left of Windfall Island. That should be a lot easier to keep track of. Maybe. Then again, who frickin' knows? Well, this has been delightful. At least I finally got that cyclone song. And to be honest, I mostly got it because I happened to run into a cyclone. So that's pretty neat. Let me tell you the solution. You want to solve it yourself. I'm guessing he's going to send you on a wild goose chase, isn't he? Is that basically it? I'm curious what you intend to give me the solution for. What do you mean by that? Like where I'm supposed to go next? Is that what you mean? As I figure between live streams, I'll just load up on bait and then get to these places myself. And then just have every fish tell me where to go. In exchange for food. Good thing the bait isn't very expensive. Isn't that just lovely? Yeah, did you know there are submarines? Oh, you can solve it now. You have the tools. That's what I figured. Unless I'm mistaken, you just go to all the fish. At least whenever you get stuck and you need a new item, it'll just tell you where to go, right? Seems pretty simple in concept. Okay, just need to keep moving forward. Hopefully there aren't any more of those because I'm out of bait. which would be very unfortunate. It would mean I'd have to seek out Beetle. Uh-oh. Dang it. You frickin' shark. Shark motherfricker. Jaws wannabe. Ah, crap. He was too close for me to dodge. Oh well, it didn't really matter. Nuke the sharks. Uh-oh, what the hell? Oh boy, I angered the Kraken. This is quite a way to end this live stream, isn't it? Let's take out his eyes. Or turn them blue, whichever works. Ah, crap, I'm gonna run out. I need to aim strategically. So, as strategically as I can manage, anyway. Crap. The arc. It's not the easiest to aim, either. Maybe I gotta be patient. Dagnabbit. I don't think I have enough anyway. Well, that was a waste. So much for targeting. Crap, I only have 2 bombs left. I'm guessing it won't go for partial, will it? Ah, crap, I missed. Well, maybe I can just shoot it with arrows. I do have some arrows left. Oh, out to say. Oh, okay, good enough. Okay. I'll try. Okay. Z-targeting does work with the bow and arrow. Quite effectively. Well, if I have a clear shot to it. Oh, crap. I'm getting close to it. I better hurry. There you go. Ah, crap. Come on. Turn blue quickly. Damn it, it got me. I was like an eye or two too late. Shit. Literally just an eyeball away from killing that damn thing. Freaking asshole. Well, this is bullcrap. Oh, wait, I didn't get sent back that far. Good. Freaking sharks. Get the hell away from me. You basted. So, you said use the cyclone after the squid? Was that, I'm guessing I was supposed to kill it first, wasn't I? Ah, crap. Guessing that island is where I need to be. Oh, look, there's a traveling merchant. Well, at least I can fulfill one part of this, I think. Assuming they aren't too specific. I'm what's called a traveling merchant. Just a poor wanderer cruising the world in search of rare objects of all sorts, new and old, strange and unsettling. I detected a scent wafting from this island that suggested to me that there might be something of value here, so I sailed my tiny raft all the way from far, far away. But the high rock wall on this main island blocks my way, so it seems as though I won't be able to get much farther. What a disagreeable turn of events. However, my boy, that delivery bag of yours smells to me as if it might be home to some rare and unique items. Yeah, it's almost as if they might be Gorons or something. If you have any curios that might be worthy of selling at a shop, might you trade them to me? Someday I'm going to open up myself a shop, a huge shop, no, a mega superstore. I'm trying to find goods to sell, so can you show me what you've got on you? You got it, friend. First, I think I've done this live stream enough. However, I will do this real quick. So my next live stream is planned to be on Friday. That might change, I'm not sure. I'll keep you guys posted in my community tab as always. So keep an eye out on that. Oh, why that's a town flower, right? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this sea flower? Sure. Most agreeable. Then my fee will be... Yeah, that'll be 20 rubies on the dot. It's a deal. Oh, you should use the cyclone song? Where? Where should I use it? You got a sea flower. The scent of the sea wafts from the delicate petals of this flower from an exotic far-off island, far-off land. If you find a place to put it, choose your delivery bag and set the flower to that. So by trading your goods for my goods, you and I have formed a merchant's oath. So from this moment forth, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to the Windfall Island shop. Thanks again. Does it have to be in a specific place, or does it matter? Does it not matter? Because I wouldn't even know where to begin to look if it needs to be in a specific place. In this general area, maybe? Okay, I'll try it. Let's see what happens. You conducted the Ballet of Gales. Oh, cool. Neat. Thanks. Well, that makes things a little easier. Thanks for showing me this. That is pretty cool. And what do you know, one of them happens to be on this island too. Which is where I need to go next. Which will be on the next live stream. Like I said, Dark Souls 3 is planned to be on Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. WindWaker is supposed to be Monday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll let you know if anything changes. In the meantime, I do videos every day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to keep notified. Oh, go to where you're at now, the very top left. You can always subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to keep notified. A like always helps. But I just hope you enjoyed. And as I'm looking around for this top left area, that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around. Like boats, I guess. And I'll see you next time. I don't see it. Now, go out there and capitalize on life. We'll have to do this next time, Neo. Sorry, I'm already going way over the clock. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice... on the cyclone. Oh, okay. Hold on, then. I don't get it. Oh, that's how you get on top, isn't it? My bad. Well, I already did the outro, so... Well, Biz, I guess that's because it would be kind of weird. Anyway. Well, I made it. Thanks, Neo. Ah, crap. I gotta go through a cutscene, don't I? I can't believe I'm complaining about that, but, you know. Sorry, it seems as though there's more to this than I thought. I guess it'll end whenever it ends at this point. Huh. She must be the ultimate Great Fairy. Sorry, guys, there's a bit of an overreach. I'm not going to do the outro again. It'll just end when it ends. Tee-hee-hee, tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? Hee-hee, so young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you? Young one. I like you, and so I shall give you new power to the bow that you wield. Ah, she controls them like puppets. That's interesting. She truly is the queen. Well, this has been fun. See you next time.